All right, so today we're going to start a short lesson on classification. The concept of classification or taxonomy is a branch of biology that was initiated way back in the 1700s by a scientist named Carolus Linnaeus. And Carolus Linnaeus was a botanist who classified just about everything that was known in the world that he had around him. And he spent an entire lifetime writing a book known as the Systema Naturae, which was a method of classification that used something called binomial nomenclature. And by binomial nomenclature, it's something that you're sort of familiar with, I think. So what you'll find is that the common lion, for instance, okay, it can't be called a lion all over the world because somebody in Africa uses a different word for a lion, as does someone in China, someone in Russia, etc. So even back when Linnaeus was writing, people in different countries in Europe would have called a lion by different names. So he decided to use the language of scholarship at the time, which was the language that was called Latin. And the Latin term for the lion was represented by two words. Okay? And what he did was he indicated one of them was going to be called the genus, and the second word would be called the organism's species. So what he did was he classified all living things into a genus and a species. So in the case of the lion, the name became Felis, which is the Latin name for a cat, and specifically Leo, because it's a cat that is more specifically a lion. Now, to make this clearer for us, there are two ways you can actually write Felis Leo. So one is that you can italicize it, or the other is that you can underline it. Now, since italicizing it would be difficult here, I'm just going to underline it. You'll also note that the first name, which was the genus name, is capitalized. The second name, which is the species name, is written in lowercase. So if I wanted to write, let's say, the scientific name of the tiger, well, Carolus Linnaeus would have told us that it's still a member of the cat family, but this time it would be called Felis tigris. And you see, for the second time now, we have a name. So that would be Felis tigris. Now, there are many, many, many different names, okay, that we can give to organisms. So, for instance, you might think of an organism such as the, let's say, common dog, or a wolf, let's say. So a wolf, according to Carolus Linnaeus, would be given a Latin name, and the name for the wolf would be Canis. Notice I capitalize. And then the second name would be Lupus. So you have Canis lupus, and in fact, in vocabulary, the word lupine means wolf-like. Okay, so that's where you get the name Canis lupus. Now, there are many different kinds of dogs. This is the common gray wolf. If I wanted to write the name of your pet dog, it's called Canis domesticus. And now you underline that, and now anybody in the world who's looking at this will be able to tell from the Latin that you've written, which is the language of scholarship, what particular kind of a genus and species you're dealing with. Okay? All right, we'll end this lesson at this point. Thank you.